All right, we're going to grab the live stream link here, put it into our Discord. Hey, the one, nice to have you here. Thank you for joining the live stream. Today we're going to have a pretty short stream because of two reasons. I know a lot of people are watching football, but also because it is Sunday. So we will keep it short and sweet today. It won't be super long of a live stream, but we will get through a little bit here in terms of content. We just posted the link to our Discord channel. So there we go. We got that going on there. Let's hit our daily quest. Let's take a look here. EXP potions, energy. We will look here at enchanting a glyph. Really trying to finish off some of my top heroes, or heroes that I perceive to potentially be top heroes at the end of the day for me, and that includes Ishmael. So I will be looking to upgrade him specifically. Gujo, yo, nice to have you here. Hope you are doing well on this, first week NFL football Sunday. So we're trying to keep it a little bit shorter than usual, kind of like a halftime kind of a deal potentially. So we'll keep it pretty short, get some winners in, and yeah, we'll get everything done that we need to. So I'm going to check out the season real quick. We got some EXP potion, completing a summoning in the summoning circle. We can do that right now. And I'm going to open 20. So we'll do one more opening here as well. Maybe we'll get something decent. Let's see. All right. All right, not too bad. I'm taking any Soul Stone of 30 as a win. Obviously, the Super Titans are even better, but hey, we'll take what we can. Hey, Anthony Smith, you're in the middle of watching the first week's NFL season. Very nice. Yeah. Love to hear that, Anthony. Yeah, we're going to try to keep it short. I'm actually watching a lot of those games as well, which is also why I'm planning on keeping this pretty short. I want to keep it right about that halftime length. We're going to try to be quick, get some winners out right before we have second half's start, or right at the start of that second half. So I hear you. What team or what game specifically are you checking out? I'm curious, Anthony Smith, or anyone else in chat as well. Let me know who you are watching today. There's a lot of great games out there. There'll be even more starting pretty soon, I think. 1:25 Eastern Standard Time is a second range of teams start, and then you got another group of teams starting a little bit later than that as well. I believe 4:25 is another one. So there's a bunch of start times today. So there'll be a lot of games today, and there's even one tomorrow. So yeah, a lot of games. It's week one. Exciting to see what's going to happen. It feels like a very long time since we had the last football games going. So definitely exciting times. All right, let's see. Back to Ishmael here and enchanting his glyphs. We're going to try to get as close to completing this armor penetration for him here, which will allow me to get to that health, right? That final spot for health. And then we will be moving on to a different hero after that. Most likely looking at Krista. Sorry, I got the sniffles there. But Ishmael right now currently is the first hero I'd like to complete glyph-wise. So that is the plan. Viking, hello! Nice to have you here. Your name is reminding me of the Minnesota Vikings, right, who are playing today. Pretty solid squad. They had a really good season last year, so that's something to look forward to. NEP, I'm not familiar. Is it? Oh, the New England Patriots. I was like, who's the NEP? New England Patriots, of course, right. Okay, fair. I know with New England, they haven't quite been as strong since the departure of the legend, right, Tom Brady, but obviously still a very good team nonetheless. They're always, they're kind of in a rebuild, so struggling a little bit in terms of wins and losses, but in terms of like a team, they've definitely been improving steadily, and I think there's something to be said about that. I think it might be, they might have a good year. They might surprise some teams and people, I think, and fly under the radar a little bit. But yeah, definitely good. Gujo says, I'm good. I don't watch TV anymore personally. I think it's a big waste of time. Hey, you know what? That's perfectly fair as well. Um, and also it's expensive. I mean, oh man, making sure you're able to watch all those channels and everything, it is pretty expensive, surprisingly. I mean, I think obviously there's a lot of internet providers that are bundling TV together, which, then they have kind of a monopoly over it and it is kind of expensive. So, hey, what? Hey, if you don't need it, you don't have to have it. So that works out as well. And apps can also, definitely take a predominant role over that. You don't necessarily need all the channels that you used to. All right. So we just sent out some gifts to friends in terms of friendship points. We've got some energy to spend, so we're definitely going to look here to Krista, who's really kind of been my main focus here, trying to get her closer to Red plus 2, because a lot of the teams I'm facing are kind of vulnerable to the Twins. So if I have both of them available, it really just makes my team that much more stronger, especially in Grand Arena and in the Clash of Worlds. I'm really seeing a huge benefit in having Krista available. So that's kind of the mindset going into powering her up. I want to look at the Forgotten Treasury, though, real quick and kind of see how, obviously the golden ticket is where you get most of the the good rewards, right? But I did kind of want to take a look. I don't want to activate it. I just want to look at where do you actually get the pickaxes. So you get one here at level 24, or completion level 24. 15 is another 3. Another 3 at 8. And I'm assuming there's probably one more, right? Towards the end. That is probably pretty big. So you only get one more at 32. And then you get a Super Titan of your choice. Pretty cool. Can you get any... So, Super Titan of your choice. Does that include the Light and Dark Titans? Curious to see. Come on now. Hey, Will Bill. Nice to have you here. Thank you for joining the live stream. And it does include the Light and Dark Titans. We've been talking real quickly a little bit about Hero Wars, obviously, but also a little bit of football. It is week 1. So that's kind of a big deal. Who do I follow? I follow a lot of football teams, actually. I like to follow a lot of sporting teams. So the teams I am closely watching today, though, I'm watching the Cincinnati Bengals game versus the Cleveland Browns, right? So the reason I'm looking at that game is because they're kind of two teams that have some question marks for me. And what I mean by that is the Bengals, right, with Joe Burrow, elite quarterback, but he's been hurt, right? And obviously with rainy conditions and someone who has a ankle issue, right? And also kind of a leg issue in general. Kind of a big deal when you're a QB. You use your legs to throw, can impact how you play. So I was curious to see how they played with Joe Burrow. He hasn't looked great, let's be honest. He hasn't looked great. Also wanted to see Cleveland because Deshaun Watson, is their new QB. They traded 3 first-round picks for this QB. So the expectations are high, and so far he's looked decent. I mean, he hasn't looked bad. Nick Chubb, obviously, is an elite runner. He's fun to watch, obviously, as well as Joe Mixon for the running back for the Bengals. So, obviously, there's a lot to like there. There's a lot of good players, a lot of star power. But a little surprised by how, Joe Burrow not playing as well as I expected him to play. Still early in the season, still first half. But definitely would have liked to see a little bit more out of him. I'm also probably going to be watching a little bit more of the Jaguars. I know they're not really known for a defensive squad, but I like Trevor Lawrence. I really think he looked impressive at the tail end of last year. So I've been kind of a fan. And then obviously Lamar Jackson, wanting to see him and the Ravens play. I love the way that he's such a mobile QB. He's fun to watch. So yeah, I like watching all of them. I might also watch the Rams game just because I am from California, so that is a factor. Even though they're probably not going to do too well without Cooper Kupp, but still worth watching to see how Matt Stafford ends up doing there. So we'll see. I do not just currently follow one team. That is correct. Yeah, no, I'm kind of all over the place. Hey Francis, nice to have you here. Thank you for joining today's shorter Sunday stream as we are kind of trying to have a live stream in between the half times of most of the football games here. Quick and short and having some winners. So it'll be pretty sweet on that. Rantop, hello. Nice to have you here. Will Bill, Seahawks, very nice. Okay, the Seahawks. So that'll be, you guys have a favorable matchup. No Cooper Kupp for the Rams, which means the Rams are kind of going to be short on offense. They have Tutu Atwell and I believe Pacow. I'm probably pronouncing that terribly wrong, but they have some replacement wide receivers, which is always tough. I mean, we saw that with Kansas City, right? The Chiefs having some new receivers and basically not having Travis Kelce, the number one tight end for them and number one favorite option of Patrick Mahomes. Then you basically looking at a team that made a couple mistakes from wide receivers not catching footballs, and from there basically lost the game. They lost 21-20. Obviously, Lions are pretty good, but the Chiefs with full strength will not be losing to the Lions. Just won't happen. So anyway, pretty interesting to see. But yeah, pretty early so far. All right, let's see. Hey, Prax, nice to have you here. Sorry to hear the push notification didn't work. I did try to post in the chat as well, so hopefully that helped. Not 100% sure. We did just upgrade our totem to level 74, making our way there. So more than halfway, not quite 3/4 of the way. When we get to level 80, we'll be 3/4 of the way. But based on the number of Clash of Worlds trophies I need, it looks like it's going to be an uphill battle on that one. But we will open up. We're going to get at least 3 of these opened. So we'll get to 79 and call that good. Got some items here. Hopefully we can trade some in at the merchant as well. And last I checked here, I was able to get that first skill of Solaris complete. So now we're just going to start upgrading a little bit. Not go crazy, but a little bit here. Obviously, when it gets super expensive, we'll start dialing it down a little bit. I think if we can get to level 50, that would kind of be where I want to stop for today in terms of power-ups there. But I do really want to upgrade some of these other artifacts here for Solaris. So we're gonna go to the merchant here and try to exchange in some Crown of Light fragments. 44 is all we can do. That's not pretty, but we will do it. I don't think it's even enough, right? For level 3. Nope, not even close, but it's all right. We will look at it. But we did, good news is we did get Belov's Greatness complete. So now I'm kind of tempted just to open up all these on the altar, and I will. Maybe not the smartest thing, but we're going to do it anyway. Just kind of want to get some more items here and try to progress Solaris. So that's really my top priority. If not, then Tenebris is kind of the follow-up option for me right now. But really trying to get those Super Titans done. Love to see, more work done on the artifacts on my end, right? I just haven't been doing as good of a job of upkeep here with these new guys. So we will trade in any at the merchant. Trade those in for the Crown of Lights. 9, okay, whatever, terrible, but it is what it is. Let's see. Vitamin Hero, nice to have you here. Thank you for joining the live stream. All right, so we're making good progress all around. We can upgrade the Crown of Darkness for our Tenebris, and we will. Let's go back to Solaris, though. Anything else we can do here for her? Not right now. We can upgrade one time. All right, so I guess that's kind of it in terms of upgrades there, but we might go a little bit more. Let's go to 60 if we can. We'll push it. We'll go to 67. All right, level 67 is where we can get Solaris's first artifact. I would love to pull some more of her in terms of the summoning spheres, but we got to hold at least 20. I'm going to hold 30. Call it good. I'd love to get some more, but just not getting those pulls that we want to see, unfortunately. So we're just going to get some Titan Potions here. Save them for another day. Sanctuary. Merchant. Nothing that we can do right this second. Pets. All right. Well, we'll go back to Axel here. And even though we can't upgrade that other secondary skill, or secondary item, we will upgrade the first one there. So we still got some room for Axel. We will eventually be looking more carefully at getting Chorus into the purple zone. So there's that. Let's see, daily quest, complete. Paralyzer is in the house. You know that means we got to look at Judge. We got to look at Judge. Do at least one upgrade minimum, right? He says hello to all the Judge fans as well. Let's see. There we go. Glyphs. We can do something with glyphs, I think. We can probably look at magic defense to start. Get that up to 25. I'll probably do health up to 25 as well. I'm a big proponent of getting like to a point where it's just barely any more, what do you call it? Glyph help will get you to the next level. So 25, I like to stop right before 26. So we'll get there. And there's some upgrades, minor, but something for him. Artifact-wise, I don't think there's too much I can do here. I didn't pull anything unless I got something from the airship, which I don't think I claimed. So we will look at that really quick. Wilbo says, all top teams now have Iris. We need to find ways to counter her. She is strong and annoying. I hear ya. I think my personal counter right now is to use Kark. Kark does a good job targeting her because she doesn't have the most health. But a lot of teams are doing a good job of building her next to Dorian or a pretty solid healer. So for me, using Kark has kind of been a solution to that problem because of his ability to deal a lot of damage in one hit. So I've been doing that. I will look into some other counters for you as well. But off the top of my head, that is probably my favorite go-to. I know Dante, when he's fully charged up, is scary as well. But that is still an unproven theory as of me confirming anything on that will build. But weak players can get wins because Iris all the time. Yeah, I can hear that, and I completely understand that. It's a little frustrating. But I do think for Iris, you need to have a strong Kark or Dante to kind of do some work to get to her. Obviously, that doesn't include other heroes on the team who could pose issues, but that is something that could pose to be an issue. So, all right, there is that. Let's see. All right, we are now going to do our tower run really quick. And after we do our tower run, we're going to have winners. It's going to be that short of a stream today because we're trying to keep it, 30-minute power drill. We're trying to get it so that as soon as this is done, you guys can go back and check out some football and get some good, watching in. I mean, it's football season short. We got to enjoy it while it's here. Feels long towards the end, but that doesn't mean it really is. And let's see. I don't want to miss anything here. Yasmin attacks Iris when applicable. I agree with that, Rantop. I will say one thing that's tough with that is Corvus has been popping up a lot more recently. I've noticed Corvus popping up a lot more. So Corvus, right, is an automatic counter to Yasmin. Obviously, Helios, another problem as well. But yes, Yasmin can target Iris pretty effectively when there's no other counter such as Corvus, Twins, or Helios on the field. Paralyzer says Iris can be dealt with Darkstar. Really? That's unique. Darkstar's not really a popular hero, so might be tough. Leanne as well. Okay, Phobos. Any control hero that could slow her down as well. I personally like Phobos out of those options, but I do think it's tough if there's obviously a physical attacker on that team as well. Leanne is good. Leanne's pretty solid. Darkstar I just don't feel like many people will have developed, but if that is an option, that is never bad either. Rantop says, being from New England, I follow the Patriots, but I'm a football fan in general and follow a lot of teams as well. Respect it. How did you feel? I guess I'm curious is, once Tom Brady left and went to Tampa Bay, were you a little bit of a Tampa Bay fan or not really? Some people, have strong feelings, no, yes, nor yes, on that, but I've always been curious. I'm not from the area, so I don't really know. Corvus, Yaz, Morgan, Celeste, Iris, Axel are hard to counter. Any ideas? I don't have a great idea for Corvus right now. Really the best thing is to keep hitting him without using critical hits, which is super annoying. Which means you need someone with strong attack, which to me means Cleaver, but he's tough to upgrade. So, and not everyone has him. So that is problematic. So I need to find a better solution for that. I will actually make a note of this, and we will have something for you on Saturday or a video. Not entirely sure, but my goal is to look into this. We'll get some ideas for you, Will Bill, for sure. Paralyzer says there was a leak for last 2 months on which heroes saw highest increase in use. Arachne went from 23%, went up for 23%. Jorgen 29, and Ishmael is up 37. I'm not surprised. Ishmael, I think, is a sleeper still. Even if even if he has seen that increase, I haven't seen him much yet. So I mean, that's soon to come, I guess. Ishmael replacing Dante more and more. Won't be shocked to see Ishmael's running wild with Dante's on the bench. Nicholas, hello. We're about to have some winners come pretty soon after we do our tower run here. Unless I just completed and didn't remember, but I don't think so. Anthony Smith says, I always stayed a New England's Patriots fan when Brady left. Very nice. All right, well, fair enough. I respect it. I respect it a lot. Let's get our picker wheel open here. We are doing a condensed version of the stream. Let me see. This is not... Is this our list? Let's see. We're going to open up our Facebook list first. If you haven't signed up on the Discord, please do so, because I will be reaching out to the winners via Discord. Let's see here. We do want to open up here today's list of Sunday's Discord potential winners. Let's see. Prax says there's an Ishmael glitch. What is the Ishmael glitch, Prax? I'm not familiar, but I know he has a stun skill now, which is pretty crazy, and his upgraded ascension skills make him even more elite. But I think Corvus is actually a problem for Ishmael. Just saying. Rantop says, Will Bill, a magic team with Celeste to heal the tank is effective. Arachne will keep them stunned considering they don't have Sebastian. Yeah, Sebastian's a major player. Hard to kind of, plan anything around him right now, other than to try to overwhelm. But, yeah, there's a lot going on there. All right, let's get it going here. We got 2 winners coming up. Let's see. All right, winner number 1 during this halftime, what is it? Sunday halftime live stream. We'll call it that. Prax is our Facebook winner. Congratulations, Prax. I'll message you after this live stream. You can get any of the rewards you would like, including skin stones. That is back on the table, obviously. Let's see who our Sunday winner is. It will be, good luck to everybody. Let's see who it will be. It will be Rio. So Rio is our second winner. We've got 2 winners. There we go. I'll be messaging you on Discord after this stream. I'm getting some comments here. Seb is easy to deal with. Swarm him with status effects and he turns useless. That's fair, but you do still have to, consider the fact, Paralyzer, not everyone has a good judge available, nor Leanne. So that can be something that's kind of, I mean, it's great if you do have that option. But if you're someone who's, less put together in terms of, having someone who has a lot of status effects, makes it a lot more difficult. And plus, I mean, Judge is not the easiest hero to upgrade in terms of getting his soul stones regularly, because there's a lot of good options in the arena. I was going to go back and check, but I believe arena coins, you can get a couple other heroes which might be a little more enticing, but yeah, totally get that. Anyway, congrats to our winners today, Prax and Rio. I'll be messaging you guys on the Discord. I'll let you guys get back to Sunday football, and I'll look forward to seeing you guys very, very soon in Dominion. We'll be back next week with Saturday winners, and the Saturday videos are up. Have a great rest of your weekend and enjoy some football, everyone. Have a good one.